From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, center fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Conforto on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. In there, 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Second baseman.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Story picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Lifted into center field. Gamble moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Healy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. The throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Here now is Mike Zunino. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Digging in for his second. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Leake rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, and a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 1 out and a runner on third. Ripped toward the gap in right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Second baseman, Jed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Blackmon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lays off 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Cespedes is there to make the catch and mercifully. Coming to the plate now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Healy is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's Juan Lagares. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, number 45. Yes, he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. On the ground to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A little bouncer. 2 out with the man at first. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Standing in, number 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Mike Leake. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he's set down, 1 away. Here now is his Cabrera.
Third baseman. Asdrubal.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now here's the pitch. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Conforto sprinting after it, makes the play, one away. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Wilmer Flores comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher. Travis d'Arnaud. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon is under it. 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Leake sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this will be fouled away. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Flores has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Mike Leake. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamel. He was a double play victim last time around. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, number 45. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a looper to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Healy in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. Story brings it in. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He was a ground out victim last time up. High in the air out toward shallow right. Lagares is under it. 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Leake. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Conforto is there, and it's a very quick inning. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Juan Lagares. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Leake gets the sign. First pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding in, Jed Jerko. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Standing in, Trevor Story. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he will get there to make the running play. Stepping into the box, number 45. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Now back.
Batting, second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in, number one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So striding forward now as Dribble Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. And the run is in to score from second. Throw to the plate goes right by him. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. Every game has its MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
On to Alonso. It's a double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Judge is on his way home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. In now, Starlin Castro trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting sixth.
Now batting, Avisail Garcia. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Harper is under it, and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Mariners, center fielder Ben Gamble.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. So digging in now, Chris Taylor as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Now at the plate,
Right
Bryce
fielder.
Harper. No one aboard
Right.
for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Jed Jerko now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first. Gets him in the side. Into the box, Greg Bird. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Step on the bag for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping up now, Chase Headley. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. In the air out to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Hard hit toward the hole, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's Yonder Alonso. Double-barreled action.
Yonder Alonso.
Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money with.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here now. Mike Zunino.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
And the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away.
Now batting. Center
Digging in
fielder,
to try it again. Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early
For the
going.
Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jerko charging in on it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Curveball that time, not even close. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. To 2-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. A base hit in his first trip. A little bouncer. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the... Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. And that's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. High in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Avisail Garcia.
Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he's retired 1 away. So stepping in, Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Third baseman Chase Headley.
Chase Headley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first, it's a double. Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-0 on the way. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Yonder Alonso. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the counts at 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as well. So striding in, Adam Lind. Oh for 1 for him.
Hitter, Adam Lind.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game, and you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
13, Hunter
takes a
Pence.
fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gregorius.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Splitter, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Chris
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number
Coming to the
3,
plate now, Jed
baseman,
Jerko. He started
Jed
out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Starlin.
A swing
Castro.
and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gamble looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses, ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Chase
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Pence. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
For the Mariners.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Charlie
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. Garcia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a look over to first. 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
For Seattle.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Here's Adam Lind. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch.
Adam Lind.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the move. Not in time. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another. Another shot now. Chris Taylor. Dylan Betances gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hence giving chase. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Gregorius.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. And the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Castro
starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So here is Avisayo Garcia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bernardo Carmona will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. For Castro, the double is his 8th of the season so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-5 ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Greg Bird is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball for the left fielder Garcia. 1 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gamble is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Chase Headley.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 47.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And that misses for ball 1. For Pence, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a... And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 delivery. Back up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Story rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Adam Lind. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Adam Lind.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So striding in. Ben Gamble, who drove in 2 runs on a double. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Can't find his zone there, and it's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Right side hit hard. Healy scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Weak chopper to the left side. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through, and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 11 runs, 13 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.